So at first with this film I wrote down, wow, hell really hath no fury than a woman scorned. But
Yes.
then I wrote down, actually, your character is probably more of a villain than Maleficent.
Yes. Unfortunately, I have to admit that is true, because there has to be a villain. I think it was really the function was to find the sort of the reason why he would get so angry is that his kid has been cursed. You know what I mean? So I think what's interesting in this is the people doing bad things. In this version of the story, there's some sort of motivation as to why perhaps they would behave in an evil way.
Is it fun, though, as an actor to get to go full evil and as a king, no less?
The king part was really fun, you know. The evil doesn't interest me so much,
Yeah.
but the king part, I could do the king. That was fun.
How did you feel in the robes and the big armor? The iron suit was awesome.
I felt very at home. Is that wrong? I just felt very comfortable. I was like, if I was born in this time, this cloak. Yeah.
Yeah. A little too comfortable.
Yeah.
Now, Angelina is so great, isn't she? Playing both tough and
Yes.
vulnerable. Is that why she's the perfect choice for Maleficent?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, as soon as I heard that she was going to do it and read the script, that was the thing that I thought this would be a film that I would love to do, just to watch her be able to do that. Because it's a tough thing to do. You know, I did it with Vickers in District 9, where you're sort of going from one side to the other. And I think she does it so well in this film.
Yeah, and she's also the executive producer. Does she ever stop? Is she just working?
She's directing now as well, you know, so yeah, I'm curious to see her latest film, actually. I'm very excited about that.
When you're on the set of this movie, does it feel like a big Disney film?
Yes, it definitely does. It was just, it was such a sort of dream come true in a certain way too, because I'd filmed all over the place. I'd done a few films, and but I'd always wanted to go to London and shoot in Pinewood. And so this is the way to do it, you know, to go on a big Disney movie and get to experience London and on set, I mean, just these huge costumes and ballrooms and castles. It was amazing.
Now, this is the first film for Robert Stromberg as a director, but because he comes from the visual effects world, was he able to describe perfectly what you would be seeing and what would be happening?
Yeah, he did more than that. I mean, at the beginning, when I had first met him, he took me into the room that had the artwork for the film. It was just the different scenes and the different characters and all of that. And I said to him, this stuff's incredible. Who's doing this design with you? Who are you working with? And he just said, I'm doing most of it myself. I'm doing, and just in his quiet, sort of understated way that Rob has, he really is a absolute visual genius. And so he could, literally show you, like, this is what it's going to look like. This is, the Moors. This is the castle. These are the characters, creatures.
And this is a film that, because of that, you really do have to see on the big screen in 3D to experience it all.
Yes, it was funny because I'm not a big fan of 3D normally. Often I find it's too dark or it annoys, but they really did something I think that was really amazing with the 3D on this, that it's really enjoyable to watch in 3D.
It does.
For me, Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
Now, did it turn out the way you expected? Did anything surprise you when you saw the finished product?
Oh, you always, you film is such it's sort of always developing from the script to then when you're on set to when you're, so there's always things that kind of surprise you or sort of that change that didn't, that you started out doing something one way and then it changed. So quite a lot of things changed as we went, and we had different subplots going on that you couldn't spend as much time with, which always happens. But it was just, I was surprised that it managed to keep the heart, because it's often on these films you sort of lose the story and the feeling of it in the spectacle. But this one, I still felt it at the end, which was cool.
And Disney seems to be going for more female empowerment message these days. Do you think that's a great message for kids?
I don't think it hurts. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Cool.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.